is the 2022 Acura MDX. It is the newly redesigned MDX. And today, we're going to compare it against, and of course, find out which one is the fastest, against the Mazda CX-9, the 2021.5 model. Now, what is a 2021.5 signature CX-9? Well, it does give you a bigger infotainment display compared to the previous model, which did have an outdated system completely, in my opinion. The new one looks far better. But before we start into any sort of comparison, we want to be fair to the Mazda. What I mean with that? Well, the Mazda is technically slightly outdated because it's been a while since the last model. So that's sort of like a facelift or an update. It's not necessarily a fully designed car. Meanwhile, the MDX is a 2022 model, which it is fully redesigned. And I've compared it to the older model if you want to watch that video. But today, what we're going to do is compare these two. The Mazda, it is what it is. That's what we have at this point. It's not an updated model, but at least with the 2021 model, you get some extra features offered. And most importantly, both are three-row SUVs. So that is the important factor in this comparison. The next thing you need to know is that the MDX offers 7 seats, meanwhile the CX-9 offers only 6 seats. Now let's talk about the pricing. For the models that we have for today's video, the MDX started at $67,000. That's go forth in Canadian dollars. Meanwhile, the CX-9 starts at $52,000. That is a huge difference, and rightly so, because the MDX does offer more. What I mean with that? Well, first of all, you do have a wireless charging pad in here. Let's start with the interior. It does have a bigger screen, infotainment display. It has 7 seats, and the actual center seat in the MDX can be removed completely. And most importantly, you can make it into a captain chair or just have it as a normal seat. Something that you're missing in the CX-9. The CX-9, on the other hand, still very, very competitive for that money. For what they cost, the CX-9, it's still very competitive. It competes with new cars very well. What I mean with that? Well, first of all, you do get the latest tech features. You have Android Auto, Apple CarPlay, 360 camera, heated seats, ventilated seats, heated seats in the back. You have captain chair in the back. You have the heated seats in the center. You have a climate unit in the back. So you are still getting quite a lot with that with the CX-9. The CX-9 cost way less than the MDX. In terms of cargo space, overall, the Acura will offer you more. It offers more space behind the third row. It offers more space interior-wise, and the third row more than the Mazda CX-9. The CX-9 is a bit smaller, so it is technically like a 3-row, but not a full 3-row SUV. You don't get 7 seats with that package that we have. Unfortunately, it's a 6-seater compared to the MDX with the Platinum Elite, which it is a full 3-row with 7 seats in total. Both vehicles represent two products that compete in the same market, yet they offer two different things. What I mean with that? Well, first of all, one offers you more in terms of tech features and space. The other one offers less, but yet very competitive in the pricing. I cannot wait when the CX-9 will be fully redesigned, because it's such a successful vehicle. It's so fantastic. Now let's talk about the actual tech features. Both have very similar features, with some missing on one compared to the other one. The MDX does have a more premium audio system with a lot of speakers inside. It is an ELS audio system, great quality. The Mazda, on the other hand, does have a good audio quality as well, good audio system inside, not as many speakers. The MDX does have a full panoramic roof all the way across. In the CX-9, you only get an actual sunroof. Now let's talk about the specs. Well, here's what we have. First of all, the Acura has the old V6 naturally aspirated, makes 290 horsepower. It is equipped with a 10-speed automatic transmission and has the super handling all-wheel drive system. The CX-9 under the hood has a 2.5-liter 4-cylinder engine, much smaller compared to the MDX. It uses an 8-speed automatic transmission It is an all-wheel drive. It is Sky Active. But most importantly, it makes about 227 in regular, and on premium I believe it makes about 250 or so. So it's actually the less powerful out of the two, but it's also the lightest out of the two because it is smaller. So this will be an interesting one in terms of drag racing these two. So at the end of the day, we're gonna find out next which one is the fastest out of these two vehicles. Okay, so the first one we're going to do is in normal mode. No manual shifting or anything like that, just automatic, just grandma style. We're going to do full normal mode. And then let's have some fun. Okay, so now we're going to find out which one is the fastest out of these two. I know most of you guys are not going to drag race these cars, but it's still interesting to find out. On my left side, I have the Mazda. And I'm driving the MDX. Maybe I'm going to take it. I don't know. Good to go, sir. I'm taking him. Yeah, that super handling all-wheel drive system is impressive. The Mazda doesn't have a sport mode in terms of the transmission, but the MDX does have. So I'm going to put it in sport mode and dynamic. So this one is in full sport mode, and let's have some fun. Whoa, what happened this time? That Mazda had a good lunge. Okay, that was a good takeoff. We're doing it again in sport mode because this was pretty even. What? Oh yeah, it's going. Come on! Yeah, the MDX. This time we both had a better takeoff, so it was much easier. We're gonna do the last one. This is a roll. catching up to him, and the Acura is faster. And I'm gone. Well, that was it, folks. Thank you so much. You did very well. I appreciate you driving that car. I hope you had fun.